Do y'all know any creative ways you can market a film or promote a film outside of social media and trailers? Or
number one, word of mouth. And Houston is very small. I mean, very big, but it's very the
community.
This industry.
Community.
And so if you're not good, it's gonna be, why are you over there with them? You're gonna be out there. So for me is that I think the other ways is the word of mouth. If you just had a good piece of chicken from somewhere or a piece of barbecue, everybody gonna know, man, they make the best barbecue. Their gumbo is good. Their crabs are good. You know, you're gonna be talking about those things. So definitely, you still have to go through social media. You might want to, if you can invest in a marketing person, you know, if you can. But just like my brother said, use what you have and just keep doing it. Keep putting it out there on different platforms. I have one person, he's on like every platform, and every time I'm looking around, he's putting something on Facebook, Tubi, TikTok, everywhere. I still even have MySpace. Y'all might think that's funny, but I still do. But MySpace is not, y'all laughing. MySpace is made up now for musicians. It's not necessarily for any, you know, it's mainly for musicians and people that do music. But I do want to say, from my experience, the little experience that I have on that end is that you have to keep hitting. You have to get yourself out there. You have to start showing up at places like this. You have to go to other events that are putting on there. Start, like my friend Joy said, research who's having something. That's how I found out about the money that they're giving away in Houston. That's from the commissioner here in Houston. Talked to him one-on-one, and he was giving me some advice on some things, but he also showed me even how to get more money, how to get my feet out there. But then when you get the money, make sure you put a great production, a great product out there, because you want to put your best foot forward. Best foot forward. And that's where you have to invest in certain things. So if you had $10,000, I'm sorry, Joyce, I see you. If you had $10,000 in your hand right now, what would you do? How would you manage that, putting on that project? That's another thing. But that's what I would do. Continue going in places like this, places that are putting together something. When they're having an event, try to go, when they're doing premieres, look and see who's doing that. Get in their face, talk to them, put your name out there, get on the radar.
I also think that it's important to realize that people follow the person, in that you are the brand. And so I took a long break for many years, and Jackie can attest, where I just kind of stopped. But what I initially did is that even if you don't have a product that will connect with an organization, now I have one, it's Overdose, right? And it deals with themes of like alcoholism, teenage drug abuse. And so they came to me to partner, like the White House, with the Above the Influence campaign. I don't know if you all, it's an old, but the Congressional Black Caucus was like, can you come and do this particular production for us? I have another friend, his name is Garrett, and he specializes in the theme of Alzheimer's. And so he had the AARP to actually sponsor him. So their marketing budget and their reach is way beyond anything that he could have done, right? And so if you don't have it already, if you do, think about some of the things that may be in your works and your writings, and then agencies that would be interested in those themes. And so I am less known here in Houston than I am in Atlanta and Washington and DC. And that's because I literally cultivated relationships and traveled and did productions and plays and different things there. But more importantly, the things that were within some of the writings that I had, the agencies were willing to, actually be interested in it and partner in it. So that's another way to go beyond your individual reach, to think about some themes. And if you don't have it, then write it. a particular theme, especially if you're passionate about it, and then connect and partner with those. And it can be little short informationals. It can be little short content reels, because they're going to initially follow you, and then anything that you then do, think about Tyler Perry's name. For people who are Tyler Perry fans, they don't care what the movie is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, Tyler Perry's coming out with something next. And so that's typically how they build and they connect. So I would say look at the things that are within some of the writings and projects you have, and then find agencies that and use their marketing, use their people, use their budgets.
I tell my students all the time, I quote the urban poet Sean Carter, "I'm not a businessman, I am a businessman."
Wow.
You are a brand. You have to carry yourself like a Fortune 500 company. There's nothing wrong with being a mom and pop. If that's the lane you want to be in, be successful with mom and pop. But if you want to do larger things, you have to have that mindset and carry yourself as such. With social media, you have to be consistent. Even if you feel like you may not be gaining traction, I strongly believe that the more projects you do and the more things you do, when somebody Googles your name, they're going to see, oh, this person has been doing this for a long time. That's building your credibility. So if you feel like you're doing a project and people are not hopping on it quickly, they're not liking and they're sharing and all that kind of stuff, don't be discouraged, because you are just building your platform and your portfolio as you go along. So build that credibility, build that history, and get the word out any way you can.
Ooh, this is some good stuff. So when you start your project, you need to make sure, focus on where you want your project to go, where do you want it to live. If distribution is your thing, then you want to look up distribution companies with your genre to see where it fits and what home you can give it, and then you partner with them. Now you can just go on the website and just partner with them. You don't have to go through an agent. You don't have to go through all these networks. You can just go online, partner with them, like BMG, Bridgestone Multimedia. You can go on and just partner with them if that's where you want to, if you want to take it internationally. But yeah, relationships is key, because once we did that first film in 2011, it was an open, revolving door, and every film that we have done after that, they picked it up. So God had already locked us in, so we knew what type of movie we wanted. We wanted faith-based movies, and they distributed faith-based films. So we locked in for a good, since 2011, that's 10, 11 years, 14, 16, 15 years. We've been locked in with them and collecting residuals. And so anything we choose to produce, because of that relationship, they know what we're bringing to them. So we've been able to have other individuals get distribution through them as well. But like everyone is saying, relationship is key.